In the tranquil kingdom of Ryoria, where the sun gently dappled the surface of crystal-clear lakes, lived an old snake named Slytherin. Renowned for his cunning ways and swift movements, he roamed the lush forest in search of food and tales alike. Yet what made him feared among the forest inhabitants was his sly mind and seemingly inscrutable plans. One warm afternoon, while the sun was lazily making its descent into the horizon, Slytherin found himself slithering along the banks of the Great Lake. There, amidst blossoming lilies and whispered breezes, lived Felicity, the clever frog whose wisdom was celebrated across Ryoria. "Ah, Felicity," Slytherin hissed softly as he approached the lake's edge, "I have heard much about your renowned intelligence, yet I wonder if you can solve my little riddle." Felicity quirked an eye at Slytherin, curious but wary of his intentions. "Solve it, you say? I'm always up for a challenge," she croaked confidently. Delighted, Slytherin smiled inwardly. "Very well, dear Felicity. Listen closely. I began as water, yet now I have no form, lost but not forgotten. What am I?" Felicity thought deeply, pondering the riddle and reviewing her knowledge of the natural realm. Her mind danced over the phenomena she knew well, the cycle of water, the essence of transformation. Moments later, Felicity sang out her answer. "Ah, Slytherin, the answer to your riddle is but the mist. It vanishes, but its presence is felt by the coolness and the scent it leaves behind." A flicker of surprise crossed Slytherin's face, impressed by Felicity's swift deduction. However, his cunning mind was not to be outdone. "Indeed, it is the mist," he nodded, "but can your cleverness also get you what you desire most?" Perplexed, Felicity asked, "What is it that I desire most?" "Freedom." Slytherin's words were like a silk ribbon, winding through the air. "Freedom?" questioned Felicity, her curiosity piqued. "Yes," continued Slytherin, "perhaps a day without your duties, uninterested in the responsibilities bestowed upon you by your peers, a chance for true liberation." Felicity paused, struck by the notion. Her life was rich with duties and obligations, the role of advisor, guide, and friend to many. Slytherin slithered closer, his voice low and inviting. "I can offer you this, freedom, a chance to explore beyond the confines of Ryoria and your daily duties." Aware of Slytherin's reputation, Felicity pondered the offer. "At what cost?" Her voice was both tender and cautious. "Merely a day spent with me in the heart of the forest, far from the watchful eyes of our friends," Slytherin proposed. Felicity, trusting her instincts and recalling the countless tales of the snake's tricks, chuckled lightly. "I appreciate your offer, Slytherin, but I find that true freedom lies not in escaping one's life, but in embracing it fully." With that revelation, Felicity hopped away, leaving Slytherin contemplative and a little less cunning he seemed. As the sun finally dipped below the horizon, the forest settled into silence, save for the soft whispering of leaves gently moved by the night breeze. Through the shadows, creatures of all kinds nestled in for the evening, and Ryoria continued to exist in both wisdom and wonder. In the end, Slytherin had learned that the most valuable lessons often come from listening rather than scheming. The cunning snake was left alone to reconsider his views, and the clever frog returned to her pond, content with the freedom she had within her own world.